Let me tell you something. You ever sit down at your kitchen table, feeling all grown up and responsible? You got your pen, you got your paper, maybe you even got a fancy little calculator. You're about to make a budget. When you write it all down, it looks beautiful. It's perfect. Every dollar has a name, every penny has a home. You look at that piece of paper and think, I got this, I'm about to be rich. You see all your money lined up like little soldiers, it's a work of art. You feel like you solved the world's problems. On that paper, there are no surprises. There are no temptations. There are no flat tires on a rainy Tuesday morning. On that paper, you are the king of your castle, the master of your money. But that budget, that pretty little lie on paper, isn't living in the real world. It's living in a fantasy land where your car never breaks down and your kids never need new shoes 2 weeks after you bought them a pair. And trust me, the chaos is coming. So you're 2 days into your new, perfect budget. You're feeling good. You packed your lunch. You skipped the fancy coffee. You're on top of the world. Then you walk out to your car in the morning. And what do you see? A tire flatter than a pancake. Where in your pretty little budget did you write down $200 for a brand new tire? Because a nail decided to make a home in my old one? It ain't there. That's a budget buster. A surprise expense that comes out of nowhere and laughs at your beautiful plan. It doesn't call ahead. It doesn't make an appointment. It just shows up. These surprises are everywhere. The next, your refrigerator decides it's tired of being cold and quits. Your kid comes home with a note from school. It costs $50, and it's due tomorrow. You love your kid. You want them to go. But your budget is screaming, no, we had a deal. I'm telling you, life has a way of testing you, but life is a journey full of potholes. Now let's talk about another budget killer. Your friends, your family, the people you love. You're trying to be good. You promised yourself you'd eat at home all week. Then your phone rings. It's your best friend. They say, hey, everybody's going out for dinner tonight at that new spot. You gotta come. What do? You know dinner will cost you at least $60 you didn't plan, but you also don't want to be the one who always says no. You don't want to miss out on the fun, the laughter, the memories. The struggle is real. It's easy to write down, I will not spend money on eating out. It's another thing to look your friend in the eye and say, sorry, I can't go. There's a social pressure to keep up, so you give in. You tell yourself, just this one time. But it's never just one time. More often than not, your heart wins. That's being human. Alright, let's get real about your everyday spending. When you sit down to make your budget, you have to guess how much you're going to spend on things like groceries, gas, and all those little household items. And here's where most of us get it wrong. We are terrible guessers. We think, oh, about $400 a month for groceries should be plenty. You write that number down and it looks good. It helps everything else fit into the budget. But you're not basing that number on reality. You're basing it on a fantasy. Then you actually go to the grocery store. You walk in with your list, determined to stick to the plan. But then you see that the price of eggs has gone up again, and the milk costs more than you thought. And you forgot you needed paper towels and laundry detergent and that one spice for that recipe you wanted to try. Here's another big reason budgets fail. People make them too tight, too strict. They create a budget that has absolutely no room for fun, no room for error, no room for being human. Every single dollar is assigned to a bill, or to savings. There's no money for a coffee, no money for a movie, no money for a pizza on a Friday night. It's a financial lockdown. You look at this budget, and instead of feeling empowered, you feel trapped. It feels like a punishment. It feels like you're on a diet of bread and water, but for your wallet. And what happens when you're on a diet that's too strict? You cheat. You can only say no to yourself so many times before you snap. You'll be good for a week. Then, one day, you'll have a bad day at work. And you'll think, you know what? I deserve a little something. I've been so good. So you go out and you don't just buy a coffee. This is the all or nothing mindset. A budget is supposed to be a tool to help you, not a cage to hold you. Let's dig a little deeper. We think budgeting is just about math. It's just numbers in, numbers out. But that ain't the whole story. So much of our spending has nothing to do with math and everything to do with our feelings. You ever had a really bad day? Your boss yelled at you? You got caught in the rain? You spilled coffee all over your shirt? You come home feeling defeated? You're not thinking about your budget. You're thinking about what will make you feel better right now. And for a lot of us, that means spending money. We spend money to celebrate. We spend money to comfort ourselves when we're sad. We spend money out of boredom. We spend money to feel a sense of control when other parts of our lives feel out of control. This is emotional spending. It's when your heart takes over your wallet. Your budget is a logical document, but you are an emotional being, and that's a tough matchup. You're fighting your own human nature. These patterns are powerful. Beyond the big emotional moments, there are the little habits. The sneaky, quiet ones that drain your bank account without you even noticing. I'm talking about the mindless spending. The $5 here, the $10 there. It's that daily coffee you buy on the way to work. You tell yourself it's just $5, $25 a week, $100 a month, $1,200 a year. You could have paid for a vacation with that money. These habits are often tied to our daily routines. You get in the car, you drive to work, you stop at the same coffee shop. It's automatic. You don't even think about it. Or how about all those subscriptions? The streaming services you forgot you signed up for, the free trial that turned into a monthly charge, the gym membership you haven't used in 6 months. This is what I call financial leakage. It's like having a slow leak in a pipe. You don't see a big flood, just a steady drip. But over time, that steady drip can cause a whole lot of damage. You have to be a detective. So after all this, are budgets impossible? Are we all doomed to fail? No, absolutely not, but we have to change the way we think about them. The secret is this. A budget is not a set of rigid, unbreakable rules. It's not a prison. It should be a living, breathing plan. It should be a flexible blueprint for your financial life. It's a map. Sometimes you have to take a detour. That doesn't mean the map is useless. Your budget needs to be realistic. Be honest with yourself. Build in some wiggle room. Add a category. Stuff I forgot to budget for. Add a line item. Fun. Give your budget breathing room. Less trapped, less likely to give up. Treat your budget like a monthly checkup. Learn from it. See it as your partner. See it as your guide, not your warden. A budget that bends won't break. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It will help us grow and reach more people.